Welcome to Daily Practice with Nikhil, and today we are going to be going through some thoughts in the form of essays which can have a wonderful impact in your self transformation. So, let us discuss few things which have come to my mind, come to my attention, and these immersive, enriching essays tackles a little bit of a topic which is unconventional and expands it into a journey of self reflection and improvement. So they are designed to be more than just words, so they are tools for building a life of purpose and joy. So let us begin. The alchemy of the second draft. So we are taught from a young age to strive for the perfect first attempt, the flawless essay submitted on time, the project that goes off without a hitch, the relationship that blossoms effortlessly from the start. Our culture worships final product, the polished success that shows no sign of struggle. But what if the deepest, most profound meaning in your life isn't found in the first draft or in the final product, but in the courageous, messy, and beautiful work of the second? So, this essay is a love letter to the process of rewriting, not just on paper, but in the living, breathing canvas of our existence. It's an exploration of the profound dignity found in admitting that didn't work, and the quiet power of choosing to begin again. The first draft of your life, that youthful burst of enthusiasm, the initial plan, the naive belief in linear progress, is important. 100%. It's a necessary starting point. But it's never, ever the whole story. The second draft is where you find some of your true voice. It's the moment you realize plot twists, that a relation wasn't meant to be, and you must bravely edit out a character you once thought was permanent. It's the moment you tear up the business plan you worked on for years because you realized your heart was in another profession entirely. This is where alchemy happens. The pain of the past, the broken plans, and the fractured dreams are not failures. They are the raw, precious material for something far stronger and more authentic than the original. Think of a writer. Their first draft is often filled with cliches, clumsy sentences, and a plot that doesn't quite hold together. They don't throw it away. They see it as foundation. They go back, they edit, they delete, and they add with intention, building a story that is rich and nuanced. So, this is your invitation to do the same with your life. The second draft is where you can correct the mistakes you made with many aspects of your life: health, finances, relationships. It's where you can add elements of joy and purpose that were missing maybe from the initial hurried scribble. It's an act of profound self-compassion, a testament to the fact that you are not defined by your past, but by the courage to reshape your future. It is in the second draft that you learn true resilience, cultivate a deeper sense of self, and create a masterpiece that is more beautiful for having known the struggle of its own creation. And the good news is You can start anytime. The radical joy of the empty shelf. In a world that celebrates accumulation, we are taught that a full life is life of overflowing closets, jam-packed calendars, endless possessions. We are so conditioned to believe that more is the ultimate goal, that our value is tied to the things we own and the commitments we keep. And if the true abundance is found not in these possessions, where is it? But in the space you create. What if the most radical and liberating act you can perform is an art of subtraction? So, this essay is a celebration of the empty shelf, a physical and metaphorical space that invites rest, clarity, and true connection. It's the act of looking at your own overflowing closet and realizing that each item is a weight, a decision, a moment of your life that you never get back. And the radical joy of the empty shelf is the profound lightness you feel when you let go of the things you no longer need, physical, metaphysical, mental. It's the liberation of an uncluttered calendar, where an unscheduled afternoon isn't a sign of unimportance, but an open invitation for spontaneity and peace. It's the quiet joy of an empty mind, free from the constant noise of notifications and the relentless pressure of social comparison. So, when you choose to release something, you're not creating a void, you're creating possibility. You're making room for the experiences that truly matter. The laughter that fills a quiet room, the deep connection forged in a moment of shared stillness, the brilliant idea that can only emerge when your mind has to space to breathe. An empty shelf isn't sign of lack. It is a canvas waiting for a beautiful new story. It is a testament to the fact that your worth is not found in what you have, but in the freedom you cultivate within. The gentle weight of the unasked question. We spend so much of our lives in frantic search for answers. We crave certainty, a clear path forward, a definitive solution to every problem. The relentless pursuit of knowing, of having the right information, of being the expert can lead to exhaustion and a brittle existence. We feel a constant pressure to solve, to fix, and to have all the answers all the time. And the greatest wisdom lies not in the answers you receive, but in the questions you are brave enough to hold. The most profound peace is found in the gentle weight of the unasked question. So, this is an invitation to embrace uncertainty as a trusted companion. It's about learning to sit with complexity of a situation without rushing to a premature judgment. It is the humility of simply saying, I don't know, and allowing the admission to become a thrilling invitation to learn. The moment you're willing to hold a question, to live in the tension of not having an answer, is the moment you open yourself to new possibilities. Think of the greatest discoveries in history. They were not made by people who knew everything. In fact, they didn't know much about anything, but by those who were consumed by a single burning question that refused to get away from their mind. They refused to let go of. And the unasked question is the soil in which wisdom grows. A reminder that the world is far more interesting and nuanced than any single answer could ever reveal. And this isn't just about being passive, it's about being patient. It is the quiet, it is the powerful understanding that rushing to an answer can close off deeper truths. So the next time you find yourself craving for a solution, which we always do, try a different approach. Simply hold the question, let it breathe with you. And in that space, you may, just may, find something far more valuable than the answer you were looking for in the first place. The wisdom of wintering. In a world that demands perpetual spring, we feel a constant pressure to be blooming, growing, and producing. We are told that productivity is the virtue, and any moment of rest is a sign of weakness or laziness. Our society is built on a narrative of constant ascent, a belief that we should always be moving forward and upward. But nature, in its infinite and beautiful wisdom, understands that growth is not linear. And the sooner we understand that, the better it is for our growth. It knows that to flourish, we must learn to winter well. So this is a warm and gentle permission to embrace the quiet and dormant seasons of your life. It's an invitation to recognize that periods of rest, reflection, and quiet are not failures. They are a profound and necessary act of self-preservation. Think of a tree in a winter. It's not dead, it's gathering its strength. It has shed its leaves, not a sign of defeat, but as a strategic act of survival. It is using this quiet time to send its energy deep into the roots, to fortify its core, to prepare for a new season of vibrant growth. This is the wisdom of wintering. It's about giving yourself permission to let go of the constant need to do and simply be. Now, we talk about simply being all the time. It is about the time to turn inward, to process your experiences, to heal and replenish your soul. And for some people, their winter will be in the summer, and their summer will be their winter. And it's in this stillness that you can finally hear the whispers of your own heart. When you learn to honor your need for rest, you stop fighting against your own nature, true nature. And when you finally trust that a period of dormancy is vital, you return to the world with a renewed sense of purpose and a strength that is rooted so deep that nothing can shake it. So, I hope these essays inspired you in some way. Each one of these conversations is about a different facet of living a more intentional and joyful life. And if you'd like to explore any more topics further, or if you have new ideas sparked, just let me know. I'd be delighted to create something for you in that space. So thank you for listening in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for practicing with me. This has been another episode on Daily Practice with Nikhil. Essays that can change your life. So appreciate it. Have a lovely day and see you in the next episode.